Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Lisa and Lydia with you here this morning. Big change in the weather. It's not as foggy this morning.
Woo! It's a good change.
Thank you for joining us for this Facebook Live. Remember, it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast. You can find that at inforum.com/podcast. Look for the Inforum Minute. 24 hours ago,
right now,
so soupy.
Awful out there. We had visibility near zero, and then it stuck around for pretty much the whole morning.
Which you said, you called it.
Yeah, it was stubborn. Yeah, we just didn't have any air movement, and our sun angle isn't as strong right off the bat this time of year, and so it just took time to get rid of that fog. Our wind has picked up a little bit overnight. Not much. I wouldn't call it windy right now, but there's enough air movement to stop fog from forming. And plus, the sun is now up, so we're fog-free this morning. We'll keep the sunshine around today. Hardly a cloud out there. Temperatures end up in the upper 60s up north, upper 70s to the south. Our wind is out of the southwest, but it's on its way to turning around to the north. So that's why the north is going to stay a little cooler today, because you get hit with the north breeze first. 10 to 15, maybe a gust to 20. Not crazy windy, but noticeable after some calm days. You might feel that breeze for your afternoon and your evening plans. Still a really nice September day, though. Tomorrow, more wind. That's something everybody's going to be talking about, is how windy it is. It'll be gusting 25 to 30. Again, not wildly windy, not wind advisory type of wind, but after a very calm week, we'll notice it. It's out of the southeast, so it's pumping in some warmer air. Temperatures are close to 80 for most of us tomorrow. Still a really nice day. It's just coming with some wind. It's ahead of a cold front that's pushing through. That front might touch off just an isolated shower up north late Friday night. I'd say anything between 9 p.m. to midnight, so most of us probably inside at that point. And it's north of Highway 2. Grand Forks is unlikely to see a shower. Fargo's highly unlikely to see a shower with the passage of that cold front. That moves through quickly, doesn't bring any big rain, doesn't bring any big severe weather. Once we're on the other side of the cold front for your Saturday, we will be a little bit cooler. Your high temperature is closer to 70 degrees for Saturday. Still sunny, a light wind on Saturday out of the west, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Great tailgating weather for NDSU homecoming. It's going to be nice. You always hate when you're forecasting winds that are gusting like 45 miles an hour, and I think of the tailgate tents.
It's tough on them.
It's rough out there. Pretty for the flags. It's
Yeah,
nice when the flags are blowing in the breeze, but the tents struggle. Light winds on Saturday. Gorgeous day on Sunday, light wind, sunshine, temperatures in the 70s to near 80s. We start boosting again. I have lots of low 80s next week. Next chance of widespread organized rain, I'm thinking Wednesday night into Thursday. That's a full week away into the first couple days of October by that point.
Can't believe that.
I know, wild, because it feels so summer-like.
It does.
Still.
Yep.
So it's hard to shift your mindset into almost October. Nothing big or super impactful. Grab the sunglasses and be ready for a little wind tomorrow. That's about the worst of it.
Sounds great.
All right.
Thank you, Lydia. Okay, let's check some of your morning news headlines. Today, a Fargo teenager is in court accused of robbing someone at gunpoint over WeFest tickets. Delvin Sluar is accused of robbing a boy in July of 2024. The two had agreed to meet in the Shields parking lot to sell WeFest tickets. According to court documents, Sluar got into the boy's car, asked him to drive to an ATM. Along the way, he asked the driver to pull over and then pulled out a gun. He was arrested in that case just this last March and released, but then in June, he's accused of being one of 6 men who robbed and assaulted a man inside a Fargo apartment. He's due back in court in that case on October 8th. He does remain in jail this morning. Police say a woman rescued from the Red River has a history of jumping in the water to avoid police officers. 24-year-old Shelby Goodman is facing new charges now for refusing to halt. Court documents say an officer spotted her riding her scooter near the First Avenue North Bridge earlier this week. Goodman was wanted on warrants. The officer says she ran into the brush and then into the river. Goodman was taken to the hospital and then booked into jail. Some neighbors are not happy about plans to build a new exit ramp for I-29 at 64th Avenue South in Fargo. City engineers say the proposal would help ease traffic on the 52nd Avenue exit, which they say is a safety concern during rush hour. People living on and around 64th Avenue have multiple complaints. They say the project would overwhelm traffic patterns on the road and that the city isn't being transparent enough. The Fargo City engineer says they've actually been looking at a potential interchange at 64th Avenue for about 20 years. If you want to know more about the plan and concerns that some people in the area have, just head to inforum.com. Meanwhile, Moorhead police are asking for your help finding whoever fired 3 shots near the MSUM campus. Police say they found 3 spent shell casings near the Kenwood Apartments. Those apartments are pretty close to the MSUM football field. This happened around 9 o'clock Tuesday night. Police say no one was hurt. They couldn't find any visible property damage. But if you have any information about what happened, they do want you to contact Moorhead Police. As part of Homecoming Week, the Bison women's soccer team plays tonight, and you can watch that match on WDAY Extra. They're taking on the Omaha Mavericks at Dakota Field. The match starts at 6 o'clock. Hot Mike with Dom Izzo coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra or Inforum.com. The #1 team in Minnesota high school football is coming to Moorhead this week. How Maple Grove is getting ready for its game with the Spuds. Plus, Craig Dahl joins the show to talk about his NFL career and his induction this weekend into the Bison Hall of Fame. Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com. Now's a great time to get that Inforum.com subscription, 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to check it out. And join us for our next newscast. It's coming up this morning at 11, an hour-long morning newscast. And then we have you covered again at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for more First News from 5 to 7. Have a great day.